Today on the Topping Show, Ted Cruz on activist judge putting a convicted male child abuser inside a female prison. Mark Hamill, Red Nose Day backfires completely. Nikki Haley endorses Donald Trump. Illinois proposes changing the term offender to justice impacted individual. Vivek buys 7.7% of Buzzfeed. Alexa to add AI. And city fat finger error leads to a sale of $444 billion instead of the intended $58 million. All of that and much more on the Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of the Topping Show is proudly sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day because he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you could click that button and tell your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, going over to the business part of the podcast, you have Vivek buying 7.7% of Buzzfeed for reasons. Now, this is first brought to us thanks to CNN by an individual writer over there by the name of Crystal, in which they say right on the top, Buzzfeed stock soars after Vivek Ramaswamy acquires active stake, which, yeah, basically nearly doubled, still under $5 per share. But granted, by the time this video is actually rendered and uploaded, it'll change because stock is like that. But nevertheless, a good reference point. And again, they say it looks like the stock gained 20% last Wednesday and increased even more after the news that he acquired 7.7% stake of the company. The stock then popped up more than 82%. And of course, when we asked for comment, Vivek said, stay tuned. And it looks like the record low was 67 cents per share throughout the company's history because they've been basically on life support for years. I mean, it's one of the best websites that really capitalized on the idea of going viral, so to say. And they used to write basically a lot of garbage quality wise, but it was very addicting and people thought it was brilliant, so they tuned in. Now the question is, why is Vivek buying it? I can't suspect, is he trying to like pull an Elon Musk where he thinks he just buys it all outright, then he could turn the company around? I mean, I don't think that's really possible in that case. You've seen a very similar instance where you have Vice News. Vice, back in the day, used to be one of the most controversial, fastest growing media companies out there. And I always thought it was really cool. You had Tim Pool interview, was it Kim.com back in the day, which is best known for the website that used to be Mega Upload, which is a peer-to-peer sharing website. And they interviewed people that no other traditional news media outlet would. And then slowly but surely, Vice got active investments from traditional legacy media companies. They got accused of, what was it? They got accused of sexual harassment, and then they became feminist overnight, just acquiescing to all the demands. And they quickly became trash. And no one tuned in anymore. And Vice, I mean, they were worth billions, and at the end of the day, they sold for mere millions, which, again, is still more money than most people have ever seen in a lifetime. But previously, they were worth so much more, so it was pretty pathetic to say the least to the company trajectory. And again, with Buzzfeed, I can't help but think, what is it really going to take to turn it around? I mean, when was the last time you just talking about the water cooler? When was the last time you ever actually heard someone talking about Buzzfeed, yet alone actually trying to tune in? I mean, again, Vivek has a pretty good track record of building companies, so it'll be interesting to see if maybe he could add to his resume turning them around. Let me know in the comments. Do you think he'll be able to successfully do that, or do you think it's his lost cause? As always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you could click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.